Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of The Good, The Bad, The Ugly, The Juice Fusion, brought to you by the Department in Hard Vapors. Now, the two I want to show you today are from the Fizz Mix range from Old Skool Vape. Two I'll be showing today will be the Raspberry and the Orange. Have got to stay for the rating. Any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I did not pay for the product. It's very kindly given to me by the guys at Old Skool Vape at the Vapor Expo in October. Won't go through bottles, labels, safety features and all the other gibbons, mainly because I've already done 3 of these before in a previous review, so I've done all through that anyway. Only thing I will state, however, is this does still annoy me. All short fill bottles, in my opinion, should come with a childproof lid, and these do annoy me. I know at point of sale that there is no nicotine added to this product. You have to add that yourself, but that's the thing. There's a potential for nicotine to be added to this bottle, so I would rather see all these short fills come with an actual childproof lid instead of just this twist and exposed. I know, it sounds a bit, think of the children, but it just saves your asses. Then you go, well, we did everything in our power to put a childproof lid so a child won't get in there, and that's a bit too easy. It's not just this company, that is any company that does this. I do have a slight problem with that. Like, I mean, this. Now, people might be going, why are you holding a pink dildo in your hand at this moment? No, this is the Riot Squad's last one, when they were doing all their grenades ones. I'd just like to say, if anyone from Riot Squad are watching, your labels are shit. That came off, all that lot came off within 5 to 6 days of pocket abuse. It just rubs off easier than a fucking scratch card, which has just left me with what is the equivalent of a pink dildo. Need to sort your labels out, Riot Squad, because that was shockingly shite. Anyway, back onto this one. Also got to state, individual taste setups and of course power levels will alter what you get from a juice. I forgot to say, I did forget to state that. When you get these will come as a 50ml short film. It will have 50ml of flavourings and base, and you add 1 10ml nick shot at 18mg to get a free, or you add 10ml of VG to get a 0. As I say, won't go through the rest of the labels because I've done them before. So I'm going to crack right on. My weapon of choice today will be the Geek Vape Blade, and that's got the AIM-09 Evo Dripper from Vape, dual coiled to 0.29. So I'm going to crack right on with these. I'm going to start off with the orange. Orange, I do like a good orange. So I'm curious to see what this will be like. Right. We're moist. Let's get going. Right, we're going to start off at 3.7 volts as always. Which is 47.6 watts. Here we go. Straight off the bat, no throat hit. Cloud production is what you expect from around about 70-30 VG PG after the nick shot's been added. Flavour. There's not a great deal of flavour at this very moment. All fizz, to be honest. The flavour I am getting is more of an orange tangerine. Still get me wrong, it's nice. I do like the tangerine flavour. It's a flavour that seems to be sorely underused in the e-liquid market at the moment. Having another toke there, obviously with the cores heating up a little bit more now, that orange and tangerine's coming through a lot more. It's a very, very juicy. It's very nice and juicy orange and tangerine going on there. Not really getting the fizz. Oh, starting to come through a little bit now. So I'm anticipating that going up in the power is going to awaken the fizz, because as I've toked on this more and the cores have got a little bit warmer every time, it is starting to come through. It's a very juicy, I've got to admit, a surprisingly good, juicy tangerine orange combo going on in this. Alright, I'm going to go up now. I'm going to go up to 4 volts now. because I've got a feeling that fizz will kick in with more power and heat going through the coils. Now up to 55.7 watts. Oh yeah. It's absolutely sublime. The orange and tangerine combo is, oh, it is rather to die for. Just from that one alone, it's going into my all-day rotation. I normally have at least 5 or 6 bottles on me, so I can just pick and mix throughout the day. But it's such a refreshing vape. The fizz hasn't been overdone. It's there. It lets you know it's there, but it doesn't instantly blast you out like a sour one does. That's really nice. Actually reminds me a little bit more, God, it's going back to tea juice days of Tangerine Dream, but with a fizz element at the end. I'm going to go up to 420. We're up to 61.4 watts. Round about the middle ground, I did find better. You've got a really juicy tangerine orange combo there. Kind of moots out a little bit higher out. Middle ground, it was absolutely gorgeous. Low was a bit high. Trying to get the fizz, and it pushes the orange and tangerine combo to the back. It's not quite as good. Although, around the top areas of the mouth is salivating from the orange. Starting to get the orange coming through now, after it's warmed up again. It's a vape that kind of gets better the more you vape it. The first hit you might go as a bit, oh, wow, it's really tangerine fizzy at the end now. It seems to be the first hit you take, you go, it's all right. Then you take another one, you go, oh, that's a bit better. Then you take another one, and I think it's the accumulation of flavours also building in your mouth, and you go, well, actually, this is really nice. But it does take a couple of totes to get it into its full strength. Yeah, if you're a fan of orange and tangerine, and maybe a ickle bit of fizz, give that one a go. That's the Fizz Mix Orange by Old Skool Vape. It is a mouth water. It does make it's a bit of a one of them ones. And we'll give this a quick blowout, and then we'll move on to the raspberry. Good time to see that. Right, here we go. We're going to go back down to 3.7 volts. Back down to 47.6 watts. There we go. No throat hit. Flavour-wise, the fizz is a lot more evident in this one than it was on the orange. The orange is a lot more subtle. This one, even low down, I'm getting a lovely fizz right across the front of my tongue. And it is one of those ones where wherever your tongue goes, it then reactivates it and you get a little buzz. Like, no, I don't mean a buzz like you did with those feckin' head candy sweets. Absolute shock to see they were still there at Expo this year. Good God, who's buying that crap? Anyway, back to this. Yeah, lovely fizz with this one straight off the bat. It's a nice raspberry as well. Oh, it's definitely one that's going to make you. Cool. There's definitely a bit more fizz in this one. The fizz envelops the whole tongue with a raspberry fizz. It's more like a really fizzy raspberry soda. Cool. That's a good raspberry. I've got to give them credit on the raspberry. That's a very bloody nice one. I'm going to go up The thing was, low down, that's fine for me with the amount of fizz. So I think going up might start to take my head off. So this could be fun. Now going up to 55.8 watts. Very fizzy. It's surpassed Raspberry Refresher Fizzy now. But you're still getting the raspberry. You still get a lovely raspberry. Just a bit more additional fizz to it. Whole tongue's fizzing now. This wouldn't be one I'd use all day, mainly just because of the strength of the fizz. This is one I'd dip into every now and again if I just want to give myself a bit of a wake-up call. It is nice. It is a very fizzy, sweety raspberry flavour now. It's gone beyond soda now. It's gone into raspberry candy, fizzy raspberry candy flavour. Still nice, but here we go. Go up to 420. Right, up to 61.4 watts. This could be interesting. Starting to lose the raspberry a bit then. It's more fizz than raspberry now. Definitely better lower down. I'd say up to middle ground for myself personally. But if you do look at Fizz, sky's the limit. Go for it, guys. I could still recommend that to fans of raspberry candy and fizzy raspberry, guys. That is actually not bad at all. That is the Fizz Mix Raspberry from Old Skool Vape. Well, that brings me to the end of this review. I'm going to have to stop because I'm salivating that much. I nearly did an old man drool on camera. If you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please remember to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I should be back really, really soon with some more reviews. Take care, people.